Hey ladies, I wanted to connect today and share a little bit of advice and encouragement surrounding business, because if you were in the social sphere, social selling sphere this past year, you probably experienced that it was kind of rocky, kind of crazy for most people. A lot of people were impacted in a financially negative way compared to previous years, and maybe even 2022, 2023. So I first of all wanted to offer encouragement, validate that your experience was common, it was normal, because we kind of had this like social media gold rush. I think I heard it referred to as from a friend of mine, and it's so true. We had a lot of people who earned a lot of money online in 2019, 20, 21, and then we experienced this kind of like flat line, this a little bit of a decline for a lot of us. And so if you have had your business volume decrease by 30, 40, 50%, I just want to let you know that that's happening across the board. It's happening to a lot of people who sell in the online space, and both with network marketing and then also with other types of marketing, Etsy shops, online things. And then also we are in a recession, so this is affecting brick and mortar businesses as well. So I just first of all wanted to share that we have to really develop this mindset around entrepreneurship of this is going to be hard. It's going to be a little bit rocky, and we don't always experience positive linear growth in our businesses. And so when we come upon tough times or challenging times, it can sometimes feel like we go back to what we know, or like even if it's incorrect thinking, it feels like it's safe thinking because it's what we know, of this employee mindset. And now there is nothing wrong whatsoever with being an employee or, having that employee mindset. But if you are wanting to grow your business and you're wanting it to be, several hundred, several thousands of extra dollars per month for your family, then we really do need to have this resilient mindset in entrepreneurship, that some years we might have a 50, 60% decrease in our volume, and that's normal, and that's what happens. So while, employee offers consistency, and that's good, that's great. If you are wanting to expand your business, to expand your options, multiple opportunities for yourself and your family, it will require having a little bit of a resilient mindset. So what can we do about that? I wanted to share a few practical tips of how we can move forward and really have those back to the basic skill sets, because a lot of us who have grown in the online space over the past few years, and maybe we had that huge bubble, that huge gold rush of success, we might have gotten a high income without really raising our skill level to meet that income, right? And sometimes it's usually reversed. We have to get to a certain skill level before we make a high income. But in times of a gold rush like we have experienced, sometimes we had inflated incomes before our skill set caught up with that, right? So I just wanted to share a few back to the basic tips, because I think it's really important that we understand those skill sets. So number one, when we are in the online space, we need to connect with new people every day. If we were in the in-person space, we would have to be creating opportunities every day or every week to meet new people, whether it's vendor events, going to the not the Better Business Bureau, oh my goodness, what is the thing I'm trying to think of, that's your local business chamber of commerce. That's what I was trying to think of. Your local chamber of commerce. You'd be going to in-person meetings, networking events. You'd be meeting people out in public places. We don't have to do that anymore in the online space, but we do have to stick with meeting new people every day. So how are we going to find these people to connect with every day? This does not mean sending friend requests. I mean, it does, we do that, but it's how many conversations we're having a day. So one of the best, most natural, most kind, human ways that we can do this, that's not spammy. go into groups that you are already in, that you follow because they have great content and great conversations. So maybe you're in a homeschooling mom group, maybe you're in gardening groups, maybe you are in parenting or fitness groups. Go into those groups that you would like to go to, regardless of if you're doing a business or not, and start making connections. Look at people who have great posts. Look at people who have good comments under posts. Maybe somebody said something hilarious, or just something that really added value to your life. Go ahead and comment meaningfully under that person, and then send them a message. Check out their profile first of all. See if they have it set to public, and send them a message and just be like, hey, I just read your comment in the gardening group and I wanted to let you know that made me laugh so hard. That really made my day. You're so awesome. Hope you have a great day. Now, when we do that, when we tell people they're so awesome, when we tell people that they made our day, that makes them feel so good, and it makes us as business owners stand out. Now, what would you do if somebody sent you a message like that? Likely, you would probably go to her profile and check out what she does, check out who she is. Who is this person who just showed up in your inbox and gave you a nice compliment, especially on something that you put yourself out there by creating a post or commenting on something. So do that in groups, or you can follow people who are like your person that you want to attract. So maybe somebody who's a homeschooling mom that has a business. Look at who's commenting under her, because those are your people too, right? They are following a homeschooling mom in business. So whatever it is, whatever stage of life that you're in, go ahead and find those people and comment meaningfully and get in their inbox. So that's the first tip. And it's easiest to comprehend that, but it's hardest to put into action, right? So we don't want to be just making a TikTok video. We don't want to be just making a party post or something like that and then call it good for today, right? We have to actually get into those conversations, get to those back to the basic skill sets, because what grew our business to this point over the past several years is not going to be on social media the same thing that helps us grow our business to the next level or continue our business. So if you're feeling frustrated because you felt like a slide in your numbers, if you have felt a decline in your business, or you feel like I'm doing all these things and I'm just not getting results, ask yourself, how many conversations have I been in this week with people? How many people have I connected with? So doing that every day, maybe you choose 5 people a day that you're going to create a conversation with by giving that genuine compliment and reaching out. That is a great first step. And I'm going to put a couple other details, but I'm running out of time here on this video. So comment below if you wanted to share your numbers, if you wanted, not specific numbers, but if you wanted to share your business experience over the past couple years, and let's have an open and transparent conversation about this topic. Again, this is very common, very normal. And I want to leave you with this encouragement that following a gold rush, there's usually a decline and a divot, but we are coming up on another gold rush soon here on social media, because it's like this. It always does this. And guess what? After this next gold rush, we are going to have a decline again. That is how this happens. But for those of us who are in consistent action and consistently developing and growing our network during the decline, whether or not our numbers are supporting it or not, are positioning ourselves very well to be at that ready to go at that next gold rush opportunity. So I'm encouraging you that today, that although we're in decline, be consistent, set your DMO, keep doing that every day, and show up to all those things that encourage you for your personal development, whether that's a team call, if you're in that space, whether it is personal development that you're listening to. I love Jim Rohn, Sarah Robbins. There's a whole bunch of different people. Who is the guy? John Maxwell. He's one of my favorite people, especially for leadership. So be plugging into something regularly that is moving you closer, that is creating that excitement for you, for your business again. It will make it easier to keep going. Find an accountability partner and just keep going. Lots of small steps over a really long period of time add up, where you're going to be like, I can't believe how much money I am making right now for the amount of work I'm doing. In the beginning, it's like, I can't believe the amount of money I'm not making for the work I'm doing, right? But as you are consistent over time, that reverses, and it feels so good to be in that momentum. So I hope you find that helpful, and I hope you all have a great day, ladies.